Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back with some more Rise of Mordor action for you today, and this is a glorious 3v2 siege. We have the Dwarves of Erebor and the Woodland realms standing side by side against Isengard, Dol Guldur, and the Eastlings. So yes, the Dwarves of Erebor and the Elves of the Woodland realm have put aside their differences, their rivalry, and are now defending this settlement together. This is yeah, it's one of just the Attila vanilla maps, but it is a pretty nice map to be fair. It's got some really cool little like pathways up and like a very nice little defense here at the end, which I do not look forward to like assaulting if I was an attacker. Like there's Iron Guard waiting, they've got stakes here, all sorts. There is a sneaky little way up, so they've got some like Goldor blades over and some Iron Stormers and some cav, and they can come up this way. There is no wall over here. This is like a sneaky way up, and the dwarves and the elves haven't seen a way up, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as that battle progresses. But as you can see here, we've got the dwarves already setting up ready. We've got dwarven warriors, 3 units of them actually, with pretty good chevrons to hold the line, and they're going to be facing off against some Uruk-hai raiders first today, it would seem. Yes, if you're enjoying seeing the Rise of Mordor and would like to see some more action from Middle-earth, whether it's sieges, battles, whatever, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support as always, guys. Thank you for all the support as we work towards 4K subscribers. And as you can see, Uruk-hai raiders here captured this this gate. So many of them died to these towers, even like these wooden towers do a lot of damage, kill a lot of men when they collapse. So this Uruk-hai raider already like up against it, being a light infantry, now has less men to try and assault this dwarven position. Though they could probably just flank around here. I don't know. They certainly can go all the way around here, like around down this back street, and then they can start to assault over here against the Lasgarland blades if they want to. But have we seen any clashes of combat yet? Not quite yet. Actually, no. The first bit of combat might be over here. Actually, we've got some Eastlings and Loki and Macemen about to go into combat here. So technically, the first bit of combat has sort of begun. Lasgarland blades and the Lokirim are sort of getting involved there, but only just. We've got mansion reclaimers back here as well. Got a lot of elite troops getting ready. But as you can see, artillery flying in. That was a really good hit there onto the Dwarven Warriors. Another one following up. Oh yeah, these Dwarven Warriors are getting beaten up. I mean, only 2, 3, 4, actually quite a few more are dying now. Didn't seem like many had died, but actually there are quite a few dead. Still not as many as I would expect. These dwarves being so heavily armored. We've got Mordor rabble coming in first. They're not going to survive on these dwarven shield walls. They are probably going to break pretty quickly. But yeah, this was a battle sent in by a member of my Discord, so if you'd like to obviously send in your own battle replays, feel free to join. The Discord is down below in the description, and you can send in your own replays, or you can get involved in some battles. We often do a lot of Rise of Mordor battles on the Discord, so if you want to feature on the channel in some scenarios, then feel free to join. Or you just fancy joining to just be part of a really good Total War community, then feel free to do so. Yeah, the dwarves here, they're holding their ground for quite they'll hold their ground for a while. How are the elves over here? The elves have got Lasgarland spears defending here against Loki and Macemen. I would have thought that the spears will probably be able to hold for quite a while. Elven spears are nasty. And they've also got artillery. Who's fighting artillery? Oh, this dwarven capel up here on the like in this little in a keep in a nice little position. I think it's firing on maybe these Lokirim here. I'm not really sure. Not 100% sure which ones. They've got wraiths over here, so we've got a combination of Dol Guldur and the Eastlings in here. The wraiths will hold to the last man because they're an undead unit, so they fight to the very last man. Very handy unit in that case, but they don't necessarily do the greatest amount of damage. Can't wait to see when these Lords of Lasgarland here are going to open fire. I mean, they brought a lot of them. 3 units, I think. Yeah, all 3 units of Lords of Lasgarland have been brought. Oh, they're firing all the like shock infantry outside the walls. It's a really smart idea. Actually hitting a lot of Warlords of Rune. Doing a lot of damage to them. A lot of Warlords of Rune being brought, and Varag Warriors. A lot of shock infantry just generally being brought by the Eastlings. And we have another clash of infantry over here as we have more wraiths going in against the Lords of... Well, not Lords of Lasgarland. Lasgarland Blades. Yep, this is going to be a long fight for these Lords of why do I want to call them Lords of Lasgarland? The Lasgarland Blades. Because obviously the wraiths, 225 men to kill. I mean, 2 elven units might be able to get through them quite quickly. We've got dwarven halberdiers back here, some Erebor halberdiers. They'll be nasty. And I did see in the inner keep Somewhere. There they are. We have 2 Wardens. We also have 2 more. And we have the Elven King. So, I mean, that general is a pretty nasty general. But, yeah, this 2 Warden unit is also really nasty to take out. We've got Day 9 foot here as well. Of course we do. We've got lots of crossbows as well setting up. These crossbows actually should have a really nice angle with this, this position up here. And they'll be able to fire down on that combat down there below. If they choose to do so. I would probably stop blobbing up my archers like this, though, if I was the elves. Because, well, yeah, these are elite archers, and I mean that catapult there could certainly like get an unfortunate hit and kill them. Who knows? Got archers now focusing down these Varag bowmen. Yeah, these guys will not be able to endure 3 like constant volleys from the Lords of Lasgarden. I don't think they want to be using all their ammo on the archers. Like archers, like the enemy will be happy that these archers are being taken out. You better to shoot shock infantry, which are now coming through the gate, as you can see here. Or you'd be better just shooting like infantry or pikes, because there are obviously like pikes to come. They've got Dogaldors over here, and I presume Isengard has also brought some. Yeah, Isengard has also brought some. So there's some nasty stuff to take out for sure. What we've got in here, half-orc axes as well, already in combat. Everything here for the for Isengard losing against the Dwarven warriors. Let's have a look at the numbers quickly. So what do the numbers start on? They start on 9,400 against 3,900. So it's about a 5,000 man advantage. Well, it's a bit more than a 5,000 man advantage actually. It's 5,500. But if anyone's going to do it, if anyone's going to beat like 3 armies, it's going to be the elves and it's going to be the dwarves. Though these elves here are losing now. Lasgarden Blades losing slightly against Locurum that are also losing. Precious elven blood is being spilt this day, and we've got Varag warriors now coming in. Best decision to probably send these guys in. You don't want them to stay in like combat or like out of combat, because then the archers will just rip them to shreds. Overlapping here by the attacker, he wants to like avoid this because, as you can see, his unit's now obstructed by his own unit as well, being obstructed. Very good shooting here by the Varag bowmen, even though they're obstructed apparently. They are shooting onto these Ered Mithrin veterans, getting some nice kills as well. Actually, already got like 7, actually 10 of them now. Yeah, getting some nice kills there. What we've got coming up here, we've got half-orc axes, got white hand storms. We've got some elite stuff already coming up, it seems, for more half-orc axes. What was that? Was that Uruk-hai raiders? No, Uruk-hai infantry already. Oh wow, there's actually a huge fight already going on here. Got berserkers and Uruk-hai infantry in there, and here we go. Like the little like expedition to attack this little choke point here is now underway, and we have some elves turning around, and we have the warriors of the Red Mountain, a really good shock infantry for the dwarves now being mobilized. This is probably a little bit too much, I'd say, because like all the defenders need to do is put 1 unit on the wall here, like some Lords of Lasgarden, and all of these units here are going to get vaporized. Every single one of them. Wyand Stormers, Locurum. It's like a little contribution from every army to send something around here. Locurum Macemen, Goldor Glaives. Also got some champions of Dol here as well waiting. I would have waited. I would have held on. Baden Step General as well. I would have possibly brought some Cav as like the Eastlings, and you could have then maybe just snuck it in. And got some Hammer and Anvils, you never know. Over here though, it seems like Dol is making some progress, but he's also losing. He seems to be killing a lot of elves. Which is no surprise, like he's probably got a lot of shock infantry. Being like that their main bread and butter. But it seems like the elves are holding them back just for now. I mean, actually, yeah, they're winning decisively. Or they were for a moment. This Goldor Glaive's losing. Maybe he's not making as much progress as I thought. I want to get these Mirkwood Raiders just to like stand here and just javvy them. I wouldn't send more troops in. I'd just maybe start javvying stuff. Because they're not much use otherwise. Elves in here now, just battling away. They look battle hardened now, very bloodied up. There's so many elves in here in this small area. Cannot see the defenders, the attackers, sorry, breaking through. This is the only place I've seen that there's maybe some chance of breaking through so far. Lasgarden Blades here losing slightly. These Varag warriors also losing though. So that could just be a matter of time. This Ered Mithrin veteran, look at this! The archer's getting over like nearly 50% of the unit down. That's really nicely done. Well done. Yeah, actually 50% dead now. Like, that's taking a lot of ammo though to kill that unit. That's the only downside. Got artillery firing in here, doing a lot of damage, I imagine, to this big blob from Isengard. Though it looks like, yeah, Isengard's kind of running low on reinforcements. Most of his main stuff's in there now. I don't know if this is like his Uruk-hai infantry. Yeah, his Uruk-hai infantry's in here. He's got a lot down this street as well. These last Garland blades holding the line against Uruk-hai, against Berserkers and Uruk-hai infantry, in fairness. But the Berserkers is what I'm surprised by. These Berserkers are like really, really hard to kill, and they do a lot of damage. So I'm surprised that those last Garland blades held so long. Unless it's a fresh one, but I don't think it is. These crossbows don't look like they supported it. I wonder if it's the towers. I wonder if the towers are really helping in this attack. Well, I guess the Berserkers, after an amount of time, like, they do become less effective because they have, well, they have no armor. These last Garland blades are doing a really good job right now. I mean, so the defenders generally are. It's still like 7,000 versus 3,000. They've only lost 600 men, have the defenders. Jeez. And the attackers have lost, well, best part of 2,000 now. Breaking there from the Loki-Rim Maceman. Got pole arms in there now. This will help change the battle around. And you can see that the response is to send forward some Iron Guard from the dwarves. Look at these boys. They look awesome. They really do. So just a pole arm just snuck through as well. He's going to take on the entire formation. Look at this madman. There you go. He dies for his greediness. I don't know. Yeah, this Elven unit has got the silver chevron, but it is nearly dead. These are champions. Oh no, the Goldor Glaives here coming up. I think these are champions of Dol Guldur. These will be very useful. Big unit here. 190 shock infantry. They could go slamming on into the last Garland blades there, do a lot of damage. Yeah, now the Iron Guard are here, and these guys will hold to like 20 men, less than that probably. Oh yeah, look at these guys getting knocked back by all the archers. I think it's the crossbows up here on the wall. Yeah, doing a lot of damage. These crossbows and archers. Really supporting this fight here. Absolute mess down here right now. The hay's covered in blood. Disgusting. It'd be really nice if like one day they can like give the orcs and the Uruks like black blood. I don't know if they can. But it'd be really cool. It would be nice to distinguish like who's like blood's who in a way. But obviously that's probably beyond like their abilities for the mod. I think it would be a nice little touch. For sure. Settlement's starting to burn a little bit. That could certainly... Oh, it's 27% damage. Wow. Yeah, definitely could be a way for the attackers to get a little bit of an edge. Bring down morale. But I mean, morale is certainly really high for a lot of these units. They have broken through a little bit here. As you can see here, they've broken like the dwarves, and there's a gap in the line here. They can now get in behind and go for these crossbows. But I mean, once they break through the Dwarven Warriors, I mean, what's waiting for them? Just a slightly more elite unit. They've got the Erebor Axe Warriors next. These are more heavily armored, and they have axes. These guys have been pretty beaten up. I think they've been focused on by artillery, and they're actually going in. They're trying to save their crossbows. They want to hold this position here, it would seem. And in they go. Get the crossbows out of there. Save them. We've got Berserkers in over here as well, fighting the Dwarven Warriors. Can't see the Berserkers losing that one. They're actually going Berserk. Yeah, these Dwarven Warriors are losing. No surprise. Actually, well, they're not anymore. And we've got some crossbows here from Isengard. They're getting pretty nice angle, actually. Shooting into the flanks of those Erebor Axe Warriors there. And they say they just breached the wall. I don't know what's happened there. Have they made a breach in the wall? Is there a real need to? I don't know. Not really sure. But it looks like, yeah, this attack in the rear has just been, like, halted here. They are not attacking. The general here getting focused down by the steps. Yeah, look at this massive blob of infantry. Trying to protect itself. I mean, this Lords of Last Garland is probably racking up kills right now. Bathing the steps is going to go for a charge, though. This is bold from the general because like archers now like can rip cavalry to shreds. Yeah, it's already down to 48. Is he going for it? He is. It wasn't the greatest charge because I don't know, the unit wasn't like united or whatever. So it just kind of came in dribs and drabs. And that unit, yeah, look at that, already losing decisively. Yeah, they should. Yeah, oh my gosh, this Eastling general needs to get out of here. Oh my gosh, he may be dead. Yeah, there you go. General has died. No surprise there. He should not have gone down there. This is a kill zone and a half. Like this general unit here, I mean this archer unit here, sorry, just gunning down anything that comes through this pass. So like there's what, like 3 units of swords here just kind of left out doing nothing, and same with this shock. They do not really want to be here anymore. What we've got here, we've got pole arms. This is some Erebor halberdiers being committed over here. They've been here a little while by the looks of it, along with these warriors of the Red Mountain. They are really bloodied up. Fighting is getting quite fierce over here. I mean, the dwarves and the elves have just done a really good job. They're holding a lot of choke points. This city as well is really nice for like supporting like archer fire. Like these Erebor crossbows and Lasgalan blades, Lasgalan lords up here, or lords Lasgalan, whatever, are like getting so many like outflanking like positions. Like over here, they had one of them. Why are they charging? Why are the dwarves charging in? It's an interesting one. So the dwarves just committed a shock infantry to fight the White Hand Stormers, and I'm not really sure why. And now they're sitting in Lasgalan blades. Okay, they want to engage them down here, I guess. Maybe just want to try and beat them. Maybe they feel like they can. It's an absolute mess, put it like that. You can see that the Loki are going to try and flank around. Not a bad idea, yeah. And you can see Lasgalan blades going to try and deny them from doing that. I get the Lords of Lasgalan back up here because like you could just shoot straight down into this big old blob, and you would allow your side to win very easily.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Over here, you got pole arms now getting flanked. Look at that Loki Rim halberdiers wavering already because their general's dead. These Iron Guards doing a lot of damage. What we've got here, more Iron Guards getting involved. Defenders are certainly doing a really good job right now. That this Iron Guard is losing. That is a bit of a concern. Is there anything left to come up? No, there's an artillery here for these slings. Dol Guldur got a little bit left. He's still got pikes to come in. And he's still got like champions of Dol Guldur, more raiders. And he's got stuff inside the city as well that's yet to be committed. So Dol Guldur's got quite a nice healthy army. Isengard's looking fairly healthy. Well, actually I say that these units are not looking so good. We've got pole arms here now. We've got the Hall Guardians for the Woodland Realm waiting as well to go and look at these guys. These are a very nice unit. Shame that they're now a pole arm. I don't know. I always felt like, I'm pretty sure before they were a pole arm, I always said maybe they should be because of how they like hold their weapon. But now that they're a pole arm, I do miss them being a shock infantry. It's a weird one, put it like that. It's a weird one, but I do believe that, I'm sure that like the Woodland Realm are going to get more shock infantry to replace the Woodland Realm. Berserkers over here, though, they're going to try and rip through these Erebor Axe Warriors, and I'm sure they can, to be honest. Yeah, you can see here. So this is a good little bit of movement here by Isengard. He's actually getting quite away, and he might be able to then just push up and go straight for the point, potentially. So he's getting the archers over here are focusing down those pikes, so they are really getting beaten up. Look at that, down to 82 men. Now they're bringing up their artillery now. Maybe they're going to try and dislodge those archers on the wall. I don't know. But yeah, over here is not a good sign. What's going on here? We've got Wars of Ruin being chased out the settlement by Lasgalan spears. They should be fine with that. Like these, well, I guess there's not much left here. Literally, like, these wraiths are, like, what's holding on. But these are, like, Wars of Ruin. They could have beaten this Lasgalan spear, and then they could have rear-charged these Hall Guardians. Same with this Cav over here. He could have just come in and just rear-charged this Hall Guardian. A shame. Oh, the Mansion Reclaimers got committed. I never realised. This nasty-ass unit, like, takes forever to kill. Though it seems to have taken a considerable amount of losses, to be fair. I don't know how long it's been in there, but like this unit has like 135 armor and like 100 and something health. 105 health, I think. So it should be really hard to kill, but it's got 22 men left, in fairness. I don't know. It seems to be dying a lot quicker than I would have thought with the stats it has. They've got Lords of Lasgarland here. They held the line. They're actually pretty good in combat. Pretty good, like, hybrid unit that can fight well in combat and also is really good with the bow. And they're now going in amongst the these Mirkwood trackers, or raiders. I think they're raiders, aren't they? Yeah. We've got shock infantry and champions of Doguldo. They should be able to rip through these Lords of Lasgarland if they get involved there. The Tomb Wardens are now up. And these guys will not be broken anytime soon. Yeah, the Lords of Lasgarland retreating. They were just merely delaying any sort of assault to allow these Tomb Wardens to get into position. And oh boy, they look awesome, don't they? They're getting focused down actually by arrows, and a few of them dropping. Erd Mithrin veterans here as well. They've taken a beating already today. They don't have 45 men. I don't think they've got any kills, or like very few. But yeah, these Tomb Wardens, they're pushing forward. They're actually being aggressive. I guess because they realize they can't just stand here against the Mirkwood Raiders, but like I would just wouldn't have sent them up. Like, what have they got left? I mean, in fairness, the defenders have got very little in the way of sword and spear infantry. Looks like they're sending over iron guards and like mansion reclaimers to try and help hold back the attackers on this side. They are running, like I said, running low on the frontline infantry. So I guess I can see why those two wars were sent forward. But at the same time, maybe they should have just cut their losses and retreated them, like gone back to this like next defensive position up here. The Elven King's being committed as well, by the way. So interesting to see where he goes. These elves over here and stuff, they may... Oh my gosh, they're actually losing as well. Even with the support of these crossbows up here, they're losing to the champions of Dol Guldur. So this is a huge loss because, like, this was a position that the defenders should have won. They should have just held here and just allowed their archers just to shoot them to pieces, shoot the attacks to pieces. Not the case. Where's the Elven King going, by the way? Nowhere at the moment. And he's already lost a man. At least they've got these Lords of Lasgarland, which are now running out of ammo, but they are pretty good in combat. So they're not going to stop like the likes of like Champions of Dol Guldur. Certainly is going to be interesting. Defenders look like they're having a really easy time of it, and now, I mean, just with time, the attackers are wearing down their defenses, and just like their main frontline infantry. And now that they're sending in like their really elite stuff, like the pikes and the shock infantry and the cav here, they've got like nothing left. The Servants of the Eye probably has nothing to worry about, bar like stakes and stuff, because there's like very little archer armor left. There's actually crossbows got a fair amount, and that should be enough to do a lot of damage to this general, which is actually recharging Lords of Lasgarland now. Pike's breaking here though. Dol Guldur's been broken here. This is a nice little force being that's been just moving along the line for the Woodland Realm. They've just been routing everything. These Hull Guardians done a lot of damage. And these pikes just breaking now. And they'll move along. And then I'll support this next fight here. Probably fight these champions of Dol Guldur. I'll probably get these guys to turn around and do a charge onto the Hull Guardians and Iron Guard. And there they go. The massive swords. I do like the champions of Dol Guldur. A really, really good looking unit. And a scary unit. You'd not want to get in the way of that like huge sword that they're wielding. But it needs support. Oh, and then it goes in the Elven King. Elven King's now in combat, and he's just rear charged the Servants of the Eye here. The Servants of the Eye general is now in a bit of trouble. He's pinned down between Tomb Wardens and between the Elven King. And he can't get out of that. He can try and pull through, like, to try and get out, but no, he's probably just better staying in there and trying to pray that he somehow breaks one of these units. But Dol Guldur does not do well when its general is, like, killed. Now we've got Guldur Pikes over here. They're just defending this rear. Yeah, this is not a good sign. There you go. The general's broken, I think, there, just for Dol Guldur. Yeah, just broken. Shame they didn't like some of this shock infantry in it. This would have really helped. Oh, it looks like Isengard left, and Isengard's in a bit of a rough state as well. He's actually has managed to push up this this position here, and he's now inside the city. He could just, if he was like got a move on, get these pikes, run them up. Same with the sword taking, run them up and take the point. Because they are actually capturing the point. Dane Ironfoot here is not actually on the point. They might, and then if they engage here, they can pin down these units in combat. But they're taking the slow and steady way. The crossbows are going to just shoot as many of these pole arms as possible. Look at them, all bloodied up. They're going to go down and fight, I think, aren't they? Oh no, maybe not. Lasgarn archers are trying to stand in front and try and take the hits, but these pole arms here should still be able to take the hits if they want to. Like, you can still shoot the pole arms and they'll go through and hit them. That's what I mean. And here you go. You can see half-orc axes coming in. All sorts, and there we go. Isengard might be the one to clutch it up here. See Isengard. Yeah, look at this. Pikes and the general now flying in. The artillery's still alive as well. They should just fire this and just hit stuff. Elven King coming over though. He desperately realizes, like, what's happening. I possibly put the pike. Actually, no. Elven King's okay. He cannot come up this way. He cannot come up this way to try and stop the attackers. He's gonna have to go all the way around because of the stakes. But he's gonna come and take out this artillery. He's like, well, this artillery's lasted too long. Time to die. So Thranduil here with his Elven unit doing the damage. And they should be alright. They should do just fine. Over here now, yeah, you can see, I mean, they're capturing the point, trying to just hold everything back. It's just crossbows, really, that's up here. Good thing this artillery doesn't have ammo. Isengard's pikes, which you've not really seen much of. I think one of them got focused down before he even got into combat. But the other one, they're holding the line quite nicely. We've got crossbow shooting to the back. Yeah, these crossbow shooting to the back of the Isengard here. Not a good sign, that. They're going to try and rear charge all of these elves and pole arms here, trying to break them quickly. They really want to like get through the rest of this Isengard army. Don't blame them. These poor elves down here holding on. They're like, if we hold men, then we win the battle. Which is probably the case, because that Isengard pike cannot hold if it's going to get shot in the back. Yeah, look at that. It's just getting rear charged now.
This is a shameful display.
And Dane Ironfoot has won his combat. So, I mean, he also is now going to be able to contribute and, like, get involved in, like, he could rear charge either the pikes or he could rear charge his white installments. He's gone for the pikes. Not a bad idea, I guess. And he comes. Where is Dane, actually? We always got to find Dane in the battle unless he's gone and died already. Can't imagine he's dead. You know what? It's a struggle to find him. Every time. Oh, there he is. I've seen him. He's got his cape on. Okay. White Storm's done it. I don't know if you can see Dane, but I did catch a glimpse of him. There he is. There he is. Big old Dane. See, they did break through here, but now the Elven Kings arrived. Half-orc axes are not going to be able to break these crossbows, and you're going to get a rear charge here by the Elven King. Wasn't the greatest of rear charges. I think this Elven King's pretty, like... Oh, he's fresh. Wow, okay. And we've got to look at this. A mass rout going on now by Isengard. I think Army Loss is taking like part in that. And there you go. A valiant defeat for Isengard and their allies. So, yeah, it was a pretty close one, to be fair. And, yeah, certainly the defenders did a really good job being massively outnumbered. But obviously, like, the elves and the dwarves, they're going to do a good job. And they only had, like, 700 dwarves left, 200 elves left. So, I mean, the elves are nearly vaporized. Most of the elves are left in this polearm unit. Over there. But yeah, we'll quickly have a look at some of the kills. This one, by the way, was sent in by ACG, who was playing as Isengard. His general getting 70 kills. His Uruk-hai infantry getting 76. Kind of poor for most of his infantry, like 20, 17. These are pretty good infantry as well, like just getting murdered. Half-orc axes, 126 kills. Berserkers, 26, 71, not so good. But this one got 118, which is a bit better. Pikes not even getting like to 50 kills, which is a shame. And his Uruk-hai crossbow is getting 149 kills, not too bad there. And his RT getting 90 kills. I mean, his army generally, I don't think did that great. Like, he's not got many hundred, like, plus kills. Which, I mean, that's kind of hard when you're playing Woodland Realm and the dwarves, in fairness. But, yeah, he seems to, even though he made the most progress, he lost a lot of men for not many kills. Then we have Cecilheim here playing as the Eastlings. again, not many kills here with these Loki and Macemen. Like, none of them getting more than like 55 kills there. Shot getting 82, 127. These Wards of Rune. His pole arms getting 71. They kind of just got surrounded. A lot of points I was seeing, and killed off. His archers getting 72 kills. I know that one of them did well killing like Ered Mithrin veterans, but yeah, that's kind of it. Then we've got Grimmy here playing as Dol Guldur. His general getting 52 kills before he got pinned down by that Elven King. His Wraith's getting 76 kills. Guldur Blades, nothing much here. They're never that great. 62 I think is the best one. His Glaives getting 52 kills. His Champions Dol Guldur did pretty well, getting 134, 110. It's not too bad there. And his Pikes again not getting anywhere near like enough kills. And his Raiders here though, 134 kills. That's pretty damn good for them. So well done to him there with his skirmishes. Then we got Ungrim Iron Fist playing as the elves instead of the dwarves. A strange one. Got Elven King General here, 142 kills. His Lasgarland Swords here getting 174, 305 kills. Some really, really good kills there. His Spears getting 154. His like pole arms, his whole Guardians getting 200 kills and still really fresh. His Lords of Lasgarland 395 kills. Some really, really good kills there with his archers. So really well done to Ungrim Iron Fist. And then we have the White Dwarf playing as Erebor. That makes perfect sense. Day 9 Foot getting 182 kills, really good, really healthy still. Dwarven Warriors getting 278 kills. These guys are really, really good. And you can see they got a bit of Chevron. They like totally worth like bringing. I mean, I think they killed trash to be honest, but they still killed like they got a lot of kills I think and held the line for a while against Isengard. Then we have the Erebor Axe Warriors, 112 kills. Mansion Reclaim is getting 116. Yeah, these guys, even though they're supposed to be like really hard to kill, they don't get many kills. Warriors of the Red Mountain, 335, 157. Ered Mithrin Veterans, only 20 kills after getting focused down. Iron Guard's getting 221 kills. Tomb Warden's getting 135. His Crossbow's getting, like, nearly all getting 200. This one got nearly 400, 397 kills. And his Onager getting 207. So really well done to the White Dwarf. Got some really, really good kills there with his army. But there you go, guys. If you enjoyed this battle, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.